works here way better than it does on my dial-up in upstate New York, 2 hours from the greatest technologically advanced city in the world.
Mark Ruffalo is an American actor, director, producer, and screenwriter. Mark Ruffalo's long and successful career has become one of the most celebrated success stories in Hollywood today. Mark Ruffalo has received countless awards over the course of his career. These include a New Generation Award from the Los Angeles Film Critics Association and an award for Best Supporting Actor from the New York Film Critics Circle. For his role in Spotlight, Mark Ruffalo won a Screen Actors Guild Award, a Satellite Award, and an Independent Spirit Award, among others. After appearing in A Normal Heart, Ruffalo won a Primetime Emmy Award. In addition, Mark Ruffalo has been nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor on 3 separate occasions.
Because they barely get enough bandwidth to do their homeschooling, and they come here sometimes to do it.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video.
His full name is Mark Allen Ruffalo, but is also known as Ruffalo. He was born November 22, 1967 in Kenosha, Wisconsin, making him 54 at the time of this production. He stands at 1.73 meters or 5 feet 8 inches tall. His favorite color is green. Mark's favorite food is Japanese food. His favorite dessert is banana cream pie. Ruffalo is pro-choice. He's explained his opinion by saying, "I don't want to turn back the hands of time to when women shuttled across state lines in the thick of the night to resolve an unwanted pregnancy in a cheap hotel room." He's shown support for the LGBT community. However, he's received backlash from the transgender community for supporting the casting of a man, Matt Bomer, to play a trans woman in the film Anything, on which Ruffalo was an executive producer. In December 2019, Ruffalo called for an economic revolution, saying that capitalism today is failing us, killing us, and robbing from our children's future. In April 2022, Ruffalo urged voters to check voter ID requirements in their states through posts on his social media. Ruffalo cited Vote Riders as a source of assistance for voter ID requirements across the country. Shortly after marrying Sunrise Koini, Mark Ruffalo discovered that he had a benign brain tumor. Convinced that he was about to die, Ruffalo recorded a video message for his unborn child, as Sunrise Koini had recently become pregnant. The surgery to remove the benign mass was successful, although it left Ruffalo with partial paralysis in his face and the loss of hearing in his left ear. In the year 2000, Mark Ruffalo married Sunrise Koini. Prior to their marriage, Ruffalo had proposed once and had been rejected. Koini has been described as a contributing factor in Ruffalo's eventual success, as she met him when he was at an extremely low point in his career. Sunrise Koini is a successful actress in her own right, as she's known for roles in films such as In the Cut and Campfire Stories. Koini and Ruffalo have 3 children together. The family splits their time between Manhattan and their Catskill Mountains home in Sullivan County.
For them to graduate over an iPad and a computer, it was, man, I'm feeling for these kids, man. It's not fair.
He was raised alongside 2 sisters and a brother by working-class parents of Italian and French-Canadian descent. In 2008, Mark's brother was found dead in front of his house from a bullet wound to the back of the head. The execution-style murder has never been solved. The school was challenging for Ruffalo because he struggled with undiagnosed dyslexia and ADHD, disorders that would hamper his development well into young adulthood. He attended Catholic and progressive grade schools, eventually moving to Virginia Beach, where his father was pursuing new work opportunities. Ruffalo was an avid wrestler throughout high school and began his journey into acting during his teen years. He moved with his family once again to San Diego and finally to Los Angeles, where he studied acting at the Stella Adler Conservatory. While Mark Ruffalo was studying acting, he co-founded the Orpheus Theater Company and began to write and direct various plays. However, Ruffalo was not a well-known actor at this point and spent almost a decade working as a bartender while trying to break into the entertainment industry. Although Ruffalo had early roles in various films, an original stage production of This Is Our Youth, and an episode of CBS Summer Playhouse, it wasn't until the 2000s that Ruffalo started to break through. His most notable film roles during the early part of his career included In the Cut, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and Zodiac, with the latter film increasing Ruffalo's notoriety considerably. Ruffalo started the 2010s with a bang after appearing in Shutter Island alongside Leonardo DiCaprio. Throughout his career, Mark Ruffalo has become well known for playing detectives. He played an FBI agent in Now You See Me and Now You See Me Too. He also played a narcotics detective in Collateral alongside Tom Cruise and a homicide inspector in the aforementioned Zodiac. In 2012, Mark Ruffalo took a major step forward when he booked the role of Dr. Bruce Banner in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Starting with the Avengers, Ruffalo replaced Edward Norton, playing the comic book hero and his alter ego, the Hulk. After gaining critical acclaim for the role, Ruffalo signed a contract ensuring he would reprise this role in future films within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. These films included Avengers: Age of Ultron, Thor: Ragnarok, Avengers: Infinity War, and Avengers: Endgame, the latter of which became the highest-grossing film in cinematic history.
Dominic. And then I took 6 weeks off and put 30 pounds on to play his twin brother who's living with schizophrenia.
He's earned money through acting, producing, and screenwriting. He also makes money through brand endorsement deals. Sometimes he works for $1 million for an independent film, and sometimes even takes up to $10 million for a film when he works for big studios like Marvel Studios. For his MCU debut, Mark Ruffalo took home $3 million, which was also his salary for Age of Ultron 3 years later. Infinity War saw Ruffalo double his earnings as he was paid $6 million for the film. Ruffalo's Endgame salary has not been verified publicly, but it's likely that he made a similar amount to that of Evans, Hemsworth, and Renner in the $15 million range. He has a net worth of $35 million. Ruffalo and his family live in Sullivan County, New York. Describing the Catskill Mountains as his home, Ruffalo owns 2 apartments in New York City, one for business and another for investment. In 2004, Mark Ruffalo purchased a quaint Hollywood Hills home for $1.65 million, a rock-bottom price in the context of today's market. Situated on over half an acre, the 2,957-square-foot main house is fronted by a colorful red brick patio and opens onto a cozy front foyer with polished hardwood floors. A long hallway connects the front foyer to the airy living room, which boasts a cross-beam ceiling and a large brick fireplace. He later sold the property to Zooey Deschanel for $1.65 million. For many years, Ruffalo lived in a 19th-century townhouse in Brooklyn. He later sold this property in 2017 for $3.125 million. In 2018, rumors spread that he and his wife were considering the purchase of a $10 million Upper West Side townhouse, although these rumors were never officially confirmed. He owns the following cars: a Toyota Land Cruiser, a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, an Audi Q7, a Tesla Model S, a BMW i3, a Volvo station wagon,